More than a dozen drivers were stranded tonight because of an enormous pothole damaging cars. This pothole was on 2nd Avenue, and cars were lined up along that road, each one with at least one flat tire.
And some of the drivers were changing the tires themselves with their spares, but others had to wait for a tow truck. Ralph Ianotti went over to 2nd Avenue to get a better look at that pothole. Ralph.
Yeah, thanks very much, Susan. That's right. This was the trouble spot here tonight. Traffic moving nicely now along 2nd Avenue. The real trouble spot, though, was a pothole not far from here near the Steel Dynamics building, not far from the Birmingham Bridge. Now, a lot of drivers use 2nd Avenue these days to avoid the backups, especially during rush hour on the Parkway East. Well, tonight, first one car hit a pothole, then a second car, then another. You get the picture.
There's cars lined up all over the street, changing their flats.
On the road again, but not for long. If you were one of these unlucky drivers, well over a dozen of them, who hit the same pothole in the outbound lane of 2nd Avenue at the peak of the evening rush hour.
Very frustrating, especially coming home from work, just want to get home.
There was double trouble for Dan Lutner's car. He got two flat tires.
I was just driving down 2nd Avenue, and the monstrous pothole showed up, and I heard two loud thumps. Immediate flat tire, and here I am.
We found many of the disabled cars parked on Technology Drive, just up the road a few hundred feet off 2nd Avenue. A barricade was put up around the pothole to try to make sure additional drivers didn't suffer the same fate. But by now the damage was done, and drivers' frustrations were growing. To make matters worse, this wasn't the first time drivers using 2nd Avenue had encountered problems involving the pothole that doesn't seem to want to go away.
Last week it was 12 of them. Today it was 18 of them.
The same pothole?
Same pothole. Same pothole, same spot. They patched it, but I guess the patch fell out because of the cold weather.
Last week, that pothole was there and they had a flare up, and I didn't know where it was at, and before I realized I hit it, I couldn't get over.
The cars started shaking, the wheels started shaking.
You knew right away?
I knew right away. That was it. Called AAA, and I've been waiting ever since.
Yeah, a long night indeed for some of these drivers tonight. You could understand their frustrations. Now, we did reach out to the City Department of Public Works this evening, but so far haven't heard back from them. We're live tonight off 2nd Avenue. I'm Ralph Ianotti, KDKA TV News.